ethic, and he talked about his focus on developing his skills.
I just want to get better. I just want to keep improving as a player throughout the year, just get better, keep making strides, and keep getting better in every aspect of my game.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot blockers, and it does intimidate them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Kevin Love. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Thompson, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Burks. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis. And that one's good by Favors.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Irving can't get it to go.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And Hayward gets it to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for J.R. Smith. And guys, for everything we've said about Kyrie Irving over the years, now let's talk about maybe another area, and that is his willingness to give up the ball. LeBron came to town at the beginning of last season. Kyrie didn't even flinch at the prospect of being 1B to 1A. To me, that was a very selfless way of giving the mantle of that team over to LeBron.
I agree with you, and there was some question as to whether Kyrie would be able to do that at this point in his career, but ultimately that's what champions do. Kobe did it for Shaq. Robinson did it for Tim Duncan. And that's really what great players do.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Nice shot by Gobert.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Smith's shot is good.
And getting back to Kyrie, many felt the addition of LeBron would cut down on Kyrie's playmaking opportunities. But Kyrie was near his career average in assists last season. That even further indicates how seamlessly the two superstars were able to gel.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Jacks up a 3. And Derek Favors pulls it down.
You know, talking about the effect LeBron had on Kyrie last year, they looked fantastic working together, but the stat sheet also bared that out. Kyrie hit over 40% of his threes for the first time in his career, and he posted the lowest turnover rate of his career, too.
Dellavedova, that's good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Passes to Hood. All sorts of time. Here's Favors. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Favors got 6 points in the quarter. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. No good. Great D that time from Favors. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Hayward. They get it again.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Jazz have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. The dish to Hood. Fades. And that's collected by Love.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Smith missing again.
Well, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. LeBron's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. Jazz trail by 3.
And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
The drive by James. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Favors with a screen on Irving, and stolen by Fry. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now, and LeBron throws it down.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hayward.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they play best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Exum kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Hood. They set the pick. The feed now to Hayward. Shoots off the screen. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Hayward's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
On the wing, Shumpert. Let's go. Good, and the assist goes to James. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Booker dishes to Hood. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Jazz trail by 4. Exum with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the 3 off target. 1 second left. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Derek Favors. And Derek, a big effort for you in that first half. Did Coach call on you to come out here and be productive early on?
Oh, yeah, I know our coach wanted me to be aggressive, and I came out and I was aggressive.
You certainly were. Thanks for the time. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight, he's got it going again. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
They were clearly a better shooting team. Their play calling and execution were on point. It wasn't a dominant performance, but you did get an idea of how efficient they can be. They'll need to continue that kind of shooting if they want to pull away in the second half.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.